Hopefully we should be good now. I think. Maybe. Question mark. Hey, Wild Wolf. Lizzie, Vino. Just trying to catch up with chat right now. Okay. I'll move it to the right. Yeah. Yep. Hope you're all doing okay. I just pretty much slept for the entire day. It feels like I slept for the entire day, but oof, I am tired. For no reason. I think I'm capped on resin, which is fine. The heater reads, I think I've seen the image inspiration for that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much capped on resin. That's okay. It is pretty scary, yeah. So I think for tonight, you know, we're doing the usual stuff. Nothing crazy. We're gonna try and finish the last part of the event, though. Are we capped? We capped. All right. I'll leave it capped. It's all right. I think. Yeah, it's fine. Since there's not much happening right now, that I need to immediately use my resin on. But you know, it's just a lazy day, hanging out at my parents'. Not much happened, for the most part. So, just taking it nice and slow. Hope everyone else's day has been eventful.
Gather. Swollen fury. Rise. Order guide you. Solidify.
Dare to mess with me? Ha!
And we're good. About the Wolf Lord in Abyss Floor 12. I need some help on that. And XP books or artifacts? I would say XP books personally. Because if you don't feel like going through artifact pain, at least you'll gain a positive guarantee on materials. If you care about that. I mean, I care about that.
You want to use my hat as an umbrella? The audacity to even make that request.
Oh. Hermano Gio, using Hu Tao, Zhongli, Yelan, Ningguang. That should be fine. Oh, mats aren't the concern? Well, if they aren't a concern, then I would... Artifacts, I guess. Depends on what character you want them for. Because it can vary. Using Hu Tao, Zhongli, Yelan, Ningguang. If you give Ningguang prototype Amber, she can be kind of like a burst healer.
Too slow.
It surprisingly works. So, if you need the extra safety.
Quit following me.
But that team should work. You have to time like when the Wolf Lord's going down.
Stabilize.
Sucker for time to go to work.
Tears of the storm. Ha! Going in.
You dare to gaze upon me?
Oh, that works too. Yeah, Wolf Lord with Corrosion. If you give Ningguang a prototype Amber and actually give her like maybe Maiden's Beloved, not gonna lie, kinda works. Weirdly enough, like 2-piece Maiden, 2-piece Ocean. Unironically works. Because of the healing bonus. I've seen people run Ningguang as that build, and it works. For I guess on like single target corrosion, I should say. When it comes to the last floor with multi-target corrosion, it can be a bit tricky.
Take it and have fun.
What game are you playing, if I may ask? Okay, looks like they need our assistance. Ooh, fighting time. Talent level on Wanderer. Double 8-6, I think. Yeah, for mine. But you can go triple 8 if you want to.
Too slow.
Ideally you would want to go triple 8. Alright, time to beat up some fungi.
Solidify. This is order.
Trooper keeps its course.
Squall Fury.
Alright. But yeah, talent level priority, Mizzy, you would want normal, skilled, and burst. Yeah, that's what I'm doing too, Vino. I'm trying to get my XP books back on track. Quote unquote try. But that's gonna take a while. Hello, Fernando. Welcome to stream.
Ad Astra Abyssa. Thank you for completing today's commission. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Yeah, he kind of did the same for me. Or I think for me it was Child. Because I wanted to raise Layla. Never got her. But I guess I'm also glad that I didn't get her. Because knowing that she needs cons to properly kind of work, similar to Farzan, is kind of heartbreaking.
Quit following me.
Hey, Steph. And hello, Ty. So... C0's... I mean, she gets additional benefits, is what I'm saying. But... I think I'm just gonna lower my volume a little bit. Feels a little too loud. There we go. Okay, so... I think we'll just do our ley lines, just straight in there. I do want to save some condensed resin for artifact farming though, so we'll convert 2 more, and then we'll use the rest for ley lines. Okay. Level 70, nice. That's a good stopping point. For the most part. Okay, so let's go to the usual locations. Who do I want to do today?
You want to use my hat as an umbrella? The audacity to...
I feel like Yainari. But let's go old school today.
Gonna be epic.
Kuki now has the EM sword. Nice. It's very good stuff. I do have his skin, yeah. Alright, we'll go old school. By the way, Busy, D-Luke's shaping up to be my almost first C6 5-star. Without even asking.
Rest and plan our next move.
And I'm just sitting here like, bruh.
Gather. Race to the wicked.
Nice. Main him already? He's getting close, yeah. But I'll just wait until he's officially like done. He does decent damage, but you know, can vary. He's C5 at the moment. He literally needs one more constellation. It can be from standard or limited at this point.
Solidify.
Everybody stand back! Let me weave you a web.
Race to the wicked.
Good. Hey 400, how you doing? Yeah, a lot of people are missing a lot of things. For certain. You can't miss all the standard 5-stars, you know. You'd have to be on an insane win streak.
Listen, as long as you stick to your own path, it doesn't matter what Mother Nature throws at you.
Inspirational, D-Luke. Inspirational. I think EM Sands is better on him, if I recall, but yeah, it's fine.
Gather.
Witness the power.
Race to the wicked.
He's doing alright. I think he's doing alright. I mean, honestly, I'm surprised they haven't put them in the shop. Like, they have to. What's his C4 do? D-Luke C4... It's additional damage on his Syrian Onslaught attacks. C5 increases Dawn Burst. Yeah. I wasn't lying.
Stabilize.
Let me weave you a web. Everybody stand back!
Where are they at?
Know my sword, body and mind.
Solidify.
Rain cutter.
Dawn, break forth!
80k, not bad. Not bad, I say. Jeez. That is quite a bit of damage. Not even properly built. Hello, Ken. Welcome to stream.
Stabilize!
Yeah, it's by that little indicator that he does. Yeah. She's actually 24, not a kid. Yeah, really. It is true. Yeah, the light shines on his back, I think, for the Searing Onslaught passive for C4.
Solidify!
Rain outlines it. Everybody stand.
Order guide you! Dawn, break forth! Stabilize!
Witness the power of the walk. Time to act. Teamwork is strict.
Flames, purge!
Much better. What should you do with your original and fragile resin? Tough question. Depends on your account progress. Because right now, I don't really need to spend in artifact domains, but I'm just doing battle pass stuff. So if you need to raise any characters, do that, I guess. But if you don't have anything, then artifacts or ley lines. Oh, build supports are good. Yeah. You can build supports.
Solidify!
Let's light it up.
I'm ready! Stabilize!
Everybody stand. Let me read you a verse.
Slaves to the wicked!
Nice. They asked for UID, last hero weapon, and adventure rank level. Well, hey, I'm glad support got, you know, something going, right? Not banned, but unlinked. That's very strange. Just gotta say that.
That's close enough.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my soul. Let's light it up. Going in. Rain cutter.
You're over. Race to the wicked.
Happy to apply.
Race to the wicked.
Oh. They died. I don't know if it was a prank or anything. Because it's like a fine line between a prank and like actually taking your stuff. I don't have Wolf Gravestone. The one weapon I do not have is the Wolf's Gravestone. And Primordial J Cutter. Yeah. Not Jade Cutter, Jade Spear. Primordial Jade Winged Spear. I have the cutter.
Know my sword.
This is order.
Everybody stand back. Let me weave you a verse.
Nice. I think now we can start using resin. And so we shall. Alright, where is this one? And hope you're doing well, Anne.
Too slow.
Welcome to stream. All the goodness. To be had today.
Happy to apply. We'll see about that. Ears of the storm.
The wind rises. Bow your head. Now, will meet. Gather.
Adventure. Dare to mess with me?
Fry. Swallow fury.
There you go. Your Layla is now a sub DPS DPS. Interesting, Buttercup. What kind of build? And welcome to stream.
Too slow.
Is it? I'm trying to think of a DPS Layla build. Are you like using
Following our new country.
Truth repeats its course. I'm going in.
gaze upon me?
Good. Tenacity, whatever. 2 Tenacity Blizzard. Harbinger. Oh, okay. That's cool.
Squall and Fury.
Oh, where's the next one? I think we're almost done. Oh? Wishes to join. Vic. Afraid not, Vic. This is solo time.
Another test. Quake! Order guide you. Gather! Unsightly insects! Squall and Fury!
There you go. I might consider doing some artifact runs today. Probably. Would be a good idea. Yeah, I think let's do some artifacts for the Wanderer. I'll bring my current team at the moment. Yeah. We'll do 5 runs of our condensed. Alright.
Solidify!
Teamwork is dreamwork. Years of the storm. Hooray for regret.
Know your place.
This is
There we
order.
go.
Everybody stand back. Let truth repeat its course. Dare to mess with me?
Behold!
Beautiful. Double circlet. Oh, EM, that's kind of useful. Hold on to that. No, that is useful. What am I saying? That is actually useful. Bruh. Meta Jojo. Welcome to stream.
Have fun with this gift. Going in.
Squall and Fury. You dare to gaze upon me?
We're doing okay.
Order guide you. Solidify!
Everybody stand back.
The wind rises.
There we go. We're just farming for some Wanderer artifacts. and maybe some Paradise Lost pieces. Close to greatness, like really close, bruh. It's mostly because of the domain. It gives it like a 50% anima damage, so it's kind of inflated at this point. It's decent outside, but you know, okay.
Truth repeats its course. We'll see about that. Going in.
Wretched vermin! Swollen fury!
Let's light it up.
Stabilize.
The wind rises.
There we go.
Too slow.
Wait, it's 1:04, Wanderer. It's a pretty solid time. Unfortunately, all of the good pieces seem to be going towards the other artifact set, which is par for the course.
Too late for regret. Gears of the storm. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Unsightly insects! Behold!
I will have order. Solidify.
Oh,
Everybody stand back. Have fun with this gift.
The wind rises.
there we go. Any good artifacts? Not yet, unfortunately. Got like maybe only a few, but nothing too crazy to look at. Usually goes along those lines where it's like you get the right or like a good main stat, but then you know everything else is not so great.
Stabilize.
Dare to mess with me? Gears of the storm.
Cry louder!
This is order. Gather.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Swollen fury!
Solidify.
The wind rises. Search for it.
And we're good. Hello, Klee. What's your question? Bruh. 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 That's pretty much my Wanderers pieces at the moment. Just a whole bunch of bruh. Like, man. You gotta do me like that. Like, we don't even have a good feather to choose from. Not one feather dropped. Just by your username. other than that, no. Not good. We're looking for crit rate. Crit damage. Just say it. I'm not gonna remember. I'm gonna be honest here. Alright, ER. That's fine. Just going to crit damage. Not gonna go any further. I mean, if that's the case, Clee, then I'll never know who you are. It's a shame, really. When it rolled into EM, then rolled into it again. Bruh. Let's go pyro damage, I guess. I mean, I would like a new pyro goblet. Bruh. Really? I did say I would like a new pyro goblet, so I guess that's what we're getting. And I hope you're doing well, Belle. Okay. Bruh. Alright. Loser? Oh, Luna. Right. Hi, Luna. How you doing? Sorry, I just thought of loser as the first thing. My bad. Anyway. We'll keep this pyro goblet. Could be better if I had more materials, but I don't. Well, that was the first thing that came into mind. It starts with an L. It's like, oh, loser. But, oh well. It's okay for a harmless mistake. Okay, so let's see. Resin depleted. I don't feel like farming for ore. Artifacts suck. You typed in a big L. Like, that's the first thing I think of. A big L equates to loser. But I'm kidding. Hope you're doing well. I only really remember people's like on-screen usernames, so if you change it, I'm not gonna know. Yeah, and so is if you start the sentence with loser. Technically, it's still correct. Alright, so What would we do? Do we go for Crimson? I haven't seen Toast on here anyway, so I kind of just forgot. Really. Yeah, I might consider going Viridescent. Diluc, he's got his pieces for the most part. So we'll go with Viridescent, and it should be decent if I bring an attack buffer. Yeah, then I haven't seen them here in a while. Alright, we're just gonna feed these in. All the pieces that I've wanted to keep are here. I guess let's save some pieces then. Why do all these have crit? Oh, good stuff for Toma, or Kuki. Perfect for Toma or Kuki. I'll try that, I guess. Oh, we reached max. Yeah, that makes sense then. I thought she'd keep the channel at least, but if she doesn't frequent, that's okay. You know, it is what it is. Alright, one round of Iridescent brings us a lot of goblets. Had to be on HP percent. Nothing on the circlets. Nothing. We'll go for another round. Out of principle, I'll roll that for later. ER could be useful. That's not useful. HP with EM, Kuki, or Toma piece maybe. Alright, second round of Iridescent. Hey, Casserole. We're just doing 2 rounds of Iridescent, and this is our second. Okay. Okay. I have no fodder for it. Damn it. Oh, that's a good attack stance, though. But I have no fodder. Bruh, that's another one. Alright, I haven't gotten anything from the teapot yet. We're making a quick trip to the teapot. Yeah, when the Dendro Goblet exists. Like, bruh. It's been so long.
Too slow.
This realm is
Alright. Give me the stuff. Give me the goods. Nothing yet. Alright.
if you ever
We'll sit down and we'll level that Dendro Goblet first and foremost. Alright. Where are you, beautiful? There you are. I don't care if you roll into flat HP once, just don't do it every time. That's all I ask. Okay. Do we have any sacrificial pieces that I no longer need nor care for? Is the question. Unfortunately, a lot of them are being used. Bruh. +4. Okay. Nahida, how's your Dendro Goblet looking? Or is there like another Dendro Goblet that I wanted to use, but couldn't? Yeah, that's on her. Okay. Alright, she was going full EM. So, let's go to you. Switch. Okay. Back to Nahida. Okay. You served me for a while, but it's time for an upgrade. No, actually, we'll keep this. This could be Nahida only. Don't have to go find another Dendro Goblet. Oh, before we continue, I'm just gonna go on a little break, some stretches, and we'll be right back. Alright, I have returned. Oh, just one more moment, please. Okay, now we're actually back. How many TCG decks? I've made a couple so far. But that's just because I'm into it for the most part. Alright, so let's get back to finding a sacrificial piece for this Dendro. That's really good. Really good. HP. This one provides more stats overall. Okay. Sometimes you wonder why you got C0 Tenari. It depends, you know. I got C0 because I didn't want to risk the standard luck to destroy me. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, I think we're good on that feather. Alright. We go for the full send on this Dendro Goblet. Fingers crossed, everyone. Fingers crossed. We're eating good tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Alhaitham piece? I guess? This is an Alhaitham piece. Okay. We're saving that. Nahida gets to keep her old one because I've optimized it around her. So Alhaitham gets to have this one. What a good start. Alright. Viridescent Venereer. We got some extras here for you. Okay, so I think we had... I don't think so, Canadian Ranger. You did not. But hope you're doing well. It's a fantastic piece, yeah. This one could be good too. This is the one I was looking for. Both of these actually. Is it someone's birthday? Probably. It's someone's birthday out there. Okay, so I'm just trying to think who would need their artifacts because I think some people might not have them equipped. Oh, Diona didn't have her piece equipped. That makes a lot of sense. There it is. Okay. So Diona's set. Oh. See you later, 400. Archaic Petra. Yep, he's set. Husk. Where is your husk piece? Oh, I'll try you. Okay. Has his pieces. Has his pieces. I think. We'll go crit rate, sure. Okay. Where's your piece? I could go for a Jade Cutter build. Maybe. Oh, healing bonus would be useful, actually. So we'll keep that. I will switch her back to here. Perfect. For 4 weeks, it happens. You know, some people aren't that used to playing for a while, or want to play for that while. Yeah, Tainari's too good here. He's good. Where is your feather? There you are. Oh, it was this one. Oops. I might switch to Paradise Lost on Nilu eventually. Ganyu Sands. This one. It's one of the best I have. So I can't. It's only literally second best to this, but this is a monstrosity. So Tainari's not gonna let go of those sands for a while, unless I get like Dendro Goblet EM, or like a cracked EM sands on Wanderer's piece for him. Yeah, he's good. Emblem. Oh, I switched. That's right. There you go. Yeah, it's a whole crit damage circlet. But yeah. Just trying to see if I have any pieces on anyone. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Hazo on this set. Okay, Gilded, you need to be on Elemental Mastery Sands. There you are. Yeah. Okay. Haven't built Sara in forever, so I feel bad. We have... I'll try to gear up Razor with this one. Yeah, I need another crit circlet on Gladiator. Oh, yeah, I have to keep farming for that. Lisa has no set yet. Or proper set. When does Soft Pity drop? It starts around 75. Yeah, 75 it starts and increases up to 90. Oh, she needs to be on full Shimenawa. I'll figure something out for her. It's fine. Crimson Witch. Yeah, it's Klee. I make the attempt to build characters, but some of them I either don't like or I haven't gotten around to. Yeah, okay. It's about standard. That's Razor, mind you. Alright, so we'll go level up that attack sand real quick. Unironically good for Jean. I could probably swap this out. That's Yai's. 821 4. I think I'll switch that out with Yai. Give me a second. Okay. You've never gotten a Gene yet? Yeah, a lot of people, because this is always strange to hear, but I swear the standard characters should be part of like the standard Star Glitter shop rotation. They should just be added, like no questions asked. Okay, so we have to try for Sans. Damn it. Goblets. Unfortunately, I can't use a goblet because almost everyone has one. Like, bruh. Like, really good for Farazan, but they actually have better. Which is extra weird. That's a good crit damage helm. Good crit rate. Okay, how many crit damage helms? That's 1. EM. 2 crit damage helms. But that one's significantly better. Welcome back, Wild Wolf. Yeah. I think we do it. Go down to Aloy. We go to that attack sands. One of the two. We'll go with this one first. You're looking forward to Fontaine. Hope the puzzles aren't the same as the Water Temple. Oh god. I remember the Water Temple woes. They, oh boy. There was something. Alright, attack sands for the Wanderer. Bruh. Alright, that's 1. 1 down, that's okay. That's fine. We have another one. Oh, okay, Faru's on piece. How are you doing today? God damn it. Like, oddly enough, I could use this, but just bro, why you gotta do that to me? Okay. Gladiator Sands with crit is always nice. Yeah, I think we'll stop with artifacts. I think we're good. Our holy grail was just literally the Dendro Goblet. And I'll take that. You know? That's a victory I'm willing to keep. We're not going further. I guess then I'll just go back to the other domain when we have the chance. You know, like, I think we'll go back to here to farm some more Dendro pieces. I don't know. Might as well. But just a whole bunch of bruh. Can't win them all. Oh well. You know, just can't win them all. I mean, I wish we could. But, yeah. Whose story quest should you do? Anyone, I guess. If it's not, like, quest locking you. Okay, so... let's do this first.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it.
I think that's a good idea. We finish off the current event. Just hop on down. All right.
Traveler, Paimon, please let me be your partner for the final round of the test of courage. I'd like your assistance with this investigation, since you two are the only ones who have seen the alleged ghost.
That's fine with Paimon. What do you think, Traveler?
I have a few theories, but we don't have enough leads yet. There are some places I'd like to investigate first, so you two can accompany me.
Sure. Where would you like to start?
Good question, Canadian Ranger.
First met up. According to your accounts, you encountered the ghost there and passed out. I believe there may still be some clues there.
Do we really have to go there? What if we're walking into a trap?
Are you worried that she'll be waiting for us? If anything, that would make things easier.
Buttercup, Raiden has the upper hand if you don't have her in the first place. She makes team building for Electro as like a sub DPS or DPS a lot easier. And it enables a lot of high burst cost teams to function. So, if you care about that, then go for Raiden. Otherwise, Ayato is a very like simpler version of Child, where you press his skill and you just do lots of Hydro damage. So if you care about ease of damage, then you can also go with Ayato. But ease of like team building, you can go with Raiden.
My worry is that we won't be able to find her. Honestly, it'd save me a lot of trouble if she were to show up on her own.
Wow, Hazel, you're fearless.
The more cases you see, the less afraid you become. Let's go.
All right.
This should be approximately where you first encountered the ghost. Of course, we cannot conclude whether the woman is actually a ghost or not at this point, but I'd like to go over everything that happened again. Do you recall anything she said at the time?
Let Paimon think. She warned us not to go near her, and she said if we didn't leave, our souls would become trapped here. Paimon doesn't want to remember that moment. Paimon's shivering just thinking about it.
And then what happened?
Then, everything seemed to get darker, and Paimon started to feel dizzy. There were ghostly flames flickering all around, and Paimon saw some sort of black mist surrounding the ghost, and then Paimon passed out.
That is correct.
Based on your account, it does really seem like you've seen a ghost.
Exactly! So are you convinced it was a ghost now?
It's possible, but I'm more interested in what she's actually trying to achieve than what she is. Even if she is a ghost, as long as she possesses some sense of reason, then there must be some purpose behind her actions.
Wasn't she after our souls? She said that herself.
Sure thing, Buttercup.
I think she was just trying to scare you.
Oh, you think so?
Think about it. If I had the ability to take your souls, then why go to the trouble of warning you over and over again? Besides, a ghost wouldn't have allowed you to walk away knowing about the secret of its powers.
That does make sense. Huh. Why didn't Paimon think of that?
I believe there are only two possibilities. The first is that she wanted to reap your souls, but there was some condition that had to be met. You know, like what we usually call a curse. But if you had really been cursed, then you would probably have noticed it by now. So, this is the less likely scenario. I believe she was just trying to scare you away.
But why would she want to scare us away? Oh, Paimon knows! Maybe she was trying to get us to quit so she could claim the test of courage prizes! Oh! Probably not. So why does she want to scare us? Do you have any ideas, Hazel?
Based solely on your account, I don't believe she actually meant any harm. She just didn't want you to stay here. But this evidence alone is insufficient to make any valid assumptions. She could very well be guarding some treasure or covering up a crime. Though, my intuition is telling me that neither of these hypotheses are correct. Let's continue investigating the surrounding area.
And see you later, Meta Joe. Thank you for sticking around. Oh.
Have you found any leads yet?
Yeah, some tree branches seem like they were bent by something, but that's about it.
Shao is better as a
I see.
DPS.
After you left, I took a good look around the area.
Shao is technically built as a DPS, but if you get like C1 Kazuha, you can make the claim that he can be a DPS. With like his elemental skill, burst, elemental skills scenario. You can do that, but otherwise, Shao is literally built to be it.
Aside from the bent branches, there are burn marks in some places, but that doesn't really tell us much. If only there was some more conclusive evidence.
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, it's you guys! What are you all doing here? We heard you were out searching for clues, and we wanted to help. Oh, that's really brave of you.
Actually, we're also really unsure about what's happening here. We just asked the members of Mr. Ito's gang about what happened to them, and it sounded really scary. That lady's either a nasty evil spirit or a formidable yokai. Either way, it's not good. But we still want to hold the Mikawa Flower Festival.
Welcome back,
We
Casserole.
long admired the friendship between Lord Kamai and the samurai, which is why we want to hold the Mikawa Flower Festival to return the favor we once received from the humans. Even though our powers are limited, we don't want this bond of friendship to vanish. The Mikawa Flower Festival is meant to be enjoyable for everyone.
The Chinju Forest covers a large area, so it'd be great to have more help in the investigation. Welcome to the team. Let's all do our best to figure out what's going on.
I prefer medium rare.
We're very familiar with the area. We won't miss any clues. Look what I found down by the river. Huh? What is it?
Is it a scrap of black cloth? I've never seen fabric like this before.
This is a piece of shade cloth.
Shade cloth?
Yeah, it can effectively block out light and is used in a variety of settings, including stage performances. There's a rough tear in the cloth, probably caused by a sharp stone.
Oh no,
or maybe
Delta.
some branches.
Branches?
What did you get walled by, Delta?
Suppose that a large shade cloth was originally hung from a tree, bending the branches. When the shade cloth was removed from the tree, perhaps one of the corners caught and the branches ripped it, causing a small piece of black cloth to fall into the river. Either she didn't care, or she was in too great a hurry. Perhaps she had other things to handle at the time.
But why would she hang shade cloth in the tree?
I'm only speculating, but...
Bruh. Rip the interlude quest.
maybe she used it to create the atmosphere you experienced. Let's not worry about that for now. There's still many variables I haven't deduced yet. Next, I'd like to investigate the place where the Arataki gang encountered her. Do you know how to get there?
Oh, I know the way. I asked the gang members where their encounter with the ghost happened when we were chatting earlier. I'll take you there.
Good. Please lead the way. Let's go find out what's going on.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too, with the nearest cold front coming on Thursday. I'm intrigued and scared, pretty much,
This is the place.
because I don't like to be too cold.
They claim that as they passed through here, the area suddenly grew dark, and some ghostly flames appeared out of nowhere.
Huh. What a coincidence. We saw the very same thing.
Let's start by taking a look around the area, just as we did before.
I found some sort of smashed ball under the tree. The inside of it looks like it was blackened by smoke, and it smells like fireworks.
No warning, bruh.
Judging from the burn marks left on the scene, the ghostly flames you saw were not created by yokai power. Rather, they appear to have been caused by something flammable. I'm not sure what, though.
There's some strange powder in the cracks of these stones.
And it's probably gonna come around like the northeast, from what I heard. So like think New York or something.
some up and sniffed it to see what it is, and it made me really dizzy. Ugh. I'm so tired now.
Similar scare tactics. And she didn't have the time to completely hide the traces. I believe we're closing in on the truth now. I'm almost certain that the woman you encountered was not a ghost. She possesses no extraordinary powers. She was merely scaring people with some small prompts she had set up ahead of time.
Some small props? But can you really do all that with just some props? What we saw was absolutely terrifying.
First and foremost, the test of courage contributed to the unsettling atmosphere here. You were initially frightened by your first encounter with these 3 yokai, and then shortly after, you ran into the mysterious woman. It was natural for you to be on edge. Because you were already tensed up, you were breathing more rapidly and inhaled a lot of sleeping powder that she had sprinkled around the area. That is what caused you to feel dizzy. That's when she pulled down the shade cloth and lit those so-called ghostly flames, creating a terrifying scene. That's the most likely explanation anyway.
So, it was all just a show? She tricked us!
I don't think so.
There is, however, still one loose end. The person who commissioned my investigation did become stranded on the beach as a result of some unusual power. That couldn't have been accomplished by just a few small props. But if she possesses such powers, why bother with the theatrics?
Oh, Paimon can't wrap her head around all this.
She can only use props to scare people in the forest, but she can use strange powers on the beach. Huh, I see. I think I've figured it out.
Whoa, that was fast.
If we rule out the potential of organized crime, then only one possibility remains.
Oh.
I know who the woman is. Let's go to the beach.
We'll come along too.
No, you should go back and tell the others not to be afraid and not waste their time searching the forest. The truth has surfaced. It's time to put an end to all the unnecessary panic and await the outcome of the test of courage.
Okay, but please be careful. If you run into any danger, simply call out our names. We'll be able to hear you.
There shouldn't be any danger now, but thank you anyway. Let's go.
Indeed.
Let's search along the cliffside. If I'm not mistaken, there should be a chunk of earth that's unlike the others.
I mean, Hazel's on the case. That's for sure.
I knew it. I knew that you would come find me here.
There she is. Paimon thought you were a yokai like the others, but they said they'd never seen you before. So, who are you? And why did you try to scare us?
I have already warned you never to speak to me. If you don't leave now, then...
Then...
She's terrifying. Hazel, it sure doesn't seem like she's using any props this time.
Don't move. Just trust me. Your yokai power won't scare us. It will only hasten your demise.
Yokai power?
Huh? How did you know?
You're a yokai that emerged from an object and assumed a human form outside of your own body. When this type of yokai is close to its own body, it can use some yokai power, but that ability weakens as it moves further away. And if the original body is destroyed, then the yokai that originated from it will likewise perish. Should I refer to you as a Hagoita spirit or Tsukumo Gami?
Oh.
Don't bother. You may call me Hanyuda Chizuru. That is the name I go by now.
Chizuru, why do you want us to leave? If you're a yokai, you should understand why the other yokai want to interact with humans. Besides, we had a great time playing a Kitsuyugen together, didn't we? Just like the story of Kamai and the samurai.
Yes. That's why. That's why I don't want you to be sad too.
Oh no.
Sad? What do you mean?
I'm sure the yokai have already told you of the story about Kamai befriending the samurai.
We going sad route now?
They don't actually know the entire story.
Oh boy. Here, okay, sadness time, let's go.
The samurai was about 25 years old when they met at the festival. They met again 10 years later and remained friends. They spent time together drinking, traveling, and sparring. When they had first met, they merely respected each other, but 10 years later, they became best friends. After another decade, the samurai had reached the pinnacle of his swordsmanship and won their duel by a narrow margin. Kamai was so astonished by his defeat, he gave up drinking and began training to become stronger for their next duel. However, another 10 years later, Kamai did not meet the samurai. As it turned out, war had broken out in the south, and the samurai had gone to defend the border. Kamai was unconcerned, because 10 years was nothing in a yokai's lifetime. But when they met once again, Kamai discovered that the samurai was already 65 years old. He couldn't believe his eyes when he saw the samurai's gray hair and scars covering his body.
Hey, old friend. Can you still wield the sword?
I'm getting too old to fight. This time, I've come to say goodbye.
I see. Then, how about one last game of Akitsu Hazara?
All right.
The samurai gave his best effort during the game, but had to quit halfway through because he was too weak. After putting down his agoita, Kamai remained silent for a long time before letting out a long sigh.
What a shame.
Their friendship started as something they looked forward to, and in just a few decades it turned into regret.
Bruh. The sadness.
Lord Kamai's appearance hadn't changed, but his dear friend in front of him had grown old. The joys of friendship gradually gave way to the pain of regret. People often say that those outside the situation can see things more clearly, and I learned a harsh truth after witnessing all of it. Everything that people come to regret is inevitably set in motion from the beginning.
Sorry about that. I got some dinner.
We yokai are different from humans. We have longer lifespans and different natures, but we share the same world.
Did they drop
We
something?
interact with one another. We are drawn to one another, and will eventually part ways. When the dream ends, all that is left are sorrowful memories and lingering pain. Even a wise and seasoned yokai like Kamai felt sadness when it was time to say goodbye. Imagine what a pure and kind little yokai would feel.
So, you mean...
I was hiding on this beach, waiting for the last of my days. But those 3 yokai came and set up the Akitsuyugen here, which woke me from my slumber. I didn't want them to approach humans with unbridled optimism and enthusiasm just because they'd heard the legend of Kamai and the samurai. That would simply be repeating the same mistake.
Is that why you pretended to be a ghost? To scare all the people away from here? Oh, So you must be the one who trapped that guy on the beach. That was a little bit harsh, don't you think?
My power has become pretty weak now. And most of the time I just use some props I've collected to scare people. I can't show myself when there are a lot of people around. But that jerk was greedy. He wanted to steal the decorations from a Kitsuyugin and sell them for a profit. That's why I used my yokai power. To teach him a lesson.
Ah, so that's what happened. You have a strong sense of justice. By the way, how did you know the rest of the story about Kamai and the samurai?
It's okay if you don't want to tell us. I've already figured it out. Your true form is this pair of Hagoita, isn't it?
Hagoita? Oh, wait! So that means she's...
The pair of Hagoita used by Kamai and the human samurai to play Akitsu Hazura hundreds of years ago. You gradually developed sentience after being influenced by great yokai power. You were the closest to witness their story. Even with the yokai power's blessing, the Hagoita have started to rot away after hundreds of years. You can't sustain yourself, so you were forced to rely on props to scare people. And if my theory is correct, this pair of Hagoita is also the item we need to find for the third round of the test of courage.
Excellent work. You figured it all out. Congratulations, little ones. You've passed the third round of the test of courage.
Oh, there's Yai.
Nico! And the Shrine Maiden? Kinda thought you went missing.
I apologize for causing you concern. It was actually Lady Yai's idea.
Well, what did you think? Were you scared? Because fear is induced by uncertainty, the more chaotic the situation, the better. Having the event staff also mysteriously vanish only added to the uncertainty.
Hey, Thunder.
I must say, I think this
Rip on
test
your
of
pulse.
courage truly lived up to its name.
For item.
So you're the one responsible for all the scary stuff.
But 52,
Tell
though.
me. Go tell the others that the test of courage has ended and that we have a winner.
So
Now
quite.
that I've solved the mystery, I'm going back to meet with my client. The intent to steal is not exactly a serious crime, but it can't go unpunished. I'll see you two later.
Nico, did you choose the Hagoita for the third round of the test of courage because you already knew about Chizuru?
Don't know yet, Canadian.
Lady Yai,
I followed Kitsune Saigu around the Mikawa Flower Festival one year and saw her play Akitsu Hazura. That was when I saw you. You didn't have a human form at the time and possessed only the earliest traces of sentience.
I remember now. You were on Kitsune Saigu's shoulder.
I went for a stroll on the beach some time ago and sensed a familiar yokai power. Though your power was weak, I was still able to find you. You were sitting in a tree, gazing at the tourists below. I overheard you telling yourself that
Hopefully,
you must
Thunder.
be patient and avoid contact with humans.
Huh? When was that? I didn't notice you at all.
With your powers being so diminished, it was only natural that you didn't notice me. You must have been blaming yourself all this time. You knew Kamai and the samurai became friends as a result of Akitsu Hazura, a game connected to your existence.
At the time, I couldn't take on a human form like this. I had only a hazy sense of the outer world. After they first met at the Mikawa Flower Festival, I felt proud to know that I had left a mark on their story. But after they said their final goodbyes, I could often hear Kamai sighing to himself. I couldn't help but hide, because I blamed myself. When I woke up again, the world had changed. Lady Yai, you are a well-known yokai. You must know many more things than I do. So I have a question for you. people meet, become friends, and then go their separate ways. After such a short time, they leave only regret and sadness in their wake. Is it really worthwhile for us yokai to interact with humans?
Why not? Tell me, how did you feel when you played Akitsu Yugen with the Traveler?
I felt happy, but
But your rationality told you that it was wrong, didn't it? It turns out that there is still another piece to the story of Kamai and the samurai that you are missing.
Oh.
what do you mean? The samurai and Kamai never met again.
True, but the story doesn't end there. That samurai's name was Yanagibashi Takuto, who also happens to be the founder of the Soran Ishin art. It
Whoa.
is believed that Takuto developed this style of swordsmanship while dueling with Kamai, who had also befriended the third-generation heir of the Soran Ishin art, Tominaga Masanari. 500 years ago, Kamai and Tominaga fought side by side until their final moments, and the sword Tominaga wielded was passed down from Yanagibashi. The regret Kamai once felt had finally been resolved.
Oh. I never knew.
We yokai are not like humans. Humans have too short a lifespan, and the day will inevitably come when we must say goodbye. However, the bond formed by friendship will not be broken, but rather carried on in a new form. There's no reason to be upset by this. Time flies by in an instant, and life passes by like a dream. So, we must be happy in the present. You should understand what I mean now.
Hey, compadres!
Ito, what are you doing here?
He told me everything. And I also heard that you won the last round. I even know who the ghost lady is now. Anyway, I had a little discussion with the others, and,
Xiao's a baby face.
you're that
Interesting.
fox lady. Why are you here?
Please just disregard my presence. Now, tell us what you discussed.
Ah, right. Alright, listen up. To celebrate the end of the Test of Courage event, we will be holding the Mikawa Flower Festival. I gave it some real thought and realized that it might be kind of difficult for those little yokai to hold a festival on their own. But with my help, it won't be a problem. That's right. Arataki, the one and only Ito, will be in charge of organizing the best Mikawa Flower Festival anyone's ever seen.
Sure thing, Ito.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Do you trust this guy with the festival?
Uh-oh.
Hey, what you trying to say? Besides, it won't just be me. Other people will help too. Even my bro Ayato is gonna be there. Everyone's busy getting ready, and the festival will be up and running in no time. It won't be long until you can all join the fun.
You're the best, Ito!
You will get more wishes, by the way, Thunder. No worries. Alright, looks like,
and what would a festival be without me? I'll be sure to go have a look too.
guess we're good here.
It has been some time since I've attended a festival. Fortunately, I brought sake with me.
Paimon's gotta admit, Ito does have his moments. A festival, delicious food. Help Paimon in!
All right, I'll join, if you don't mind.
Looks like the festival has started! Let's go check it out!
Let's go. The one and only.
Ito and Ito! What are you talking about?
Oh, I was just saying that if I had more time, I'd have built a massive fishing pond here.
Fishing? You know, when I lived on Watatsumi Island, I used to just dive into the sea and catch fish with my bare hands.
Take it from an expert, Using your hands to catch fish is nowhere near as fun as using a fishing rod. Just the other day, I caught a fish so big that I didn't even know how to handle it. I even wrote a letter to Yai Publishing House about it.
Uh-huh.
That's an unusual problem to have.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? A big fish? How come you didn't tell us? Paimon could have helped you eat it.
Huh? You wrote a letter to Yai Publishing House?
Oh, you bet I did. I wrote to the That's Life column and asked Miss Hina for advice.
Oh, man.
She got back to me really quickly, too.
Uh-oh.
Huh. What a coincidence. I do some part-time work there, and I recently received a similar letter.
Goro, no.
You mean the letter was about dealing with a giant fish they caught? No. Could it be?
Uh-oh. No, 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 no.
Could it be that there's someone as good at fishing as I am? Oh, not on my watch. Hey, you all go enjoy the festival.
That animation,
Catch an even
though,
bigger fish.
was hilarious.
Just you wait. I'll be inviting you all to my fish feast.
Bruh.
Aw, the string snapped. I was so close. Yoimiya, this is more difficult than it looks. Can you really fish out these water balloons with a string?
Don't worry. Let me show you a little trick. Just remember that your hand has to be quick. Yo-yo, sorry! I've seen this game in some light novels before. Do you want to give it a shot? Close one eye, aim carefully, and fish it out quickly. Oh, it looks kind of tricky. Paimon will let the traveler try. You have to catch at least 3 water balloons since there's 3 of us.
But Yoimiya, if I close one eye, I won't be able to see anything.
Uh-oh.
This ramen is so good.
Sayu and Ayaka.
Yes. It feels like it's been ages since the last time I had some.
Hmm? You mean you don't get to eat ramen very often, Ayaka? But it's so delicious!
Oh, it's you. We'll need 2 more bowls of ramen, please. Food like ramen and hot pot tend to have a lot of oil and salt, so I don't get to eat them very often.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Probably not,
Yeah,
Buttercup.
Now Paimon totally gets why Ayaka would put cake into hot pot.
Huh?
Oh, please, no need to bring that up again.
Phew, I'm stuffed and feeling a little sleepy. I'm just gonna take a nap.
By the way, were there any special stalls at yokai festivals in the past?
Yes, but... well, it's a long story.
And we've got the time for it. Oh, there's a moon.
Paimon can't believe you couldn't get a single water balloon. You've gotten rescued. Chizuru managed to finally get one and gave it to Hitotsume Kozo.
He looked like he really wanted it.
But Paimon wanted one too.
All right, then I'll catch one for you next time.
Yay!
Oh,
Come
there's
on now,
Toma.
this is way more expensive than usual. Even if it is a festival, you shouldn't hike up the prices this much.
Hey now, it costs money to run a stall. I need to raise my prices to help cover the expenses, you know?
Fair enough. How about 5 masks for 30% off? Final offer.
Alright, alright.
Oh.
It's so hot. Feels like I'm being roasted here.
Don't get too close. It's better to keep a few steps back.
I know. It's just so rare to see such a nice bonfire. I want to get as close as I can to enjoy it.
There are many beautiful things in the world. There's no need to be anxious. The festival has only just begun.
Yeah, another Animo character, bruh.
I was surprised that you didn't even tell your sister. It seems she was quite frightened, too.
It would have been uninteresting had I told her what was going to happen ahead of time. And besides, with her friends by her side, she wouldn't ever be too scared. Having a little fright is good to release any tension she might have accumulated lately.
Everything went according to plan. People started to panic as soon as they sensed that they had no idea what was happening. How amusing.
Yes, well done.
Hey, you two, stop laughing! It was scary!
Have you finished exploring the festival?
Yep.
Well then, are you having a good time?
Yeah, it's great!
The original Mikawa Flower Festival was much more lively, but even if you could attend the original, you probably wouldn't be as happy as you are now. Because it's always more fun to enjoy a festival with friends, isn't it?
Yes. Thank you.
Well then, I'm guessing you have something you want to say to him alone? We'll leave you in peace.
What did you want to say to us?
Ah, you saw through me again. I can't help but feel you somehow know everything.
It's not that I know everything. It's just that I've been in your position before.
Traveler, do you have a moment? I'd like to talk to you. Alone on the beach.
Alright. A beach rendezvous.
Alright, here will do. Thank you for agreeing to come with me. Actually, I was delighted when I first discovered that I could take on a human form. I was a yokai derived from a pair of Hagoita who came into being in the middle of a festival. So naturally, I enjoyed the lively festival atmosphere. I wanted to go to more festivals, become friends with humans, and play Akitsu Yugen with them. But every evening, as night began to set in, I'd recall the bitter smile of the old samurai as he set down the Hagoita, and the lonely Kamai sighing as he drank his sake. Then I would wonder, if I became friends with a human, would that person experience the same melancholy in the future? As a result, I was convinced that I couldn't do it. I told myself I would not repeat that same mistake. I'm sorry that I spoke so strangely when we first met. I'm sure it must have scared you. I expected you to flee in terror. But when we met again, you acted like you had no trouble being around me. I knew you mistook me as one of the yokai. But instead of telling you the truth, I went and played Akitsu Yugen with you. I'm not completely sure myself. Perhaps it's because I've always wanted to be like Kamai and play Akitsu Yugen with humans. Or perhaps it was because I knew I didn't have much time left, and I didn't want to be alone. Anyway, thank you for taking the time to play with me. When we played Akitsu Yugen, Paimon said the loser would have to grant the winner a wish. At the time, I wished for us to never cross paths again. However, you still came and found me. Meaning, you never granted my wish. So, can I make another wish?
Of course.
Let me think. I wish for you to remember me. No. I only have one wish, so I better make it count. Okay. Listen carefully. My wish is, I wish that every day of your journey ahead will be filled with joy, like a festival.
Exactly like anime. That's that. Twas a pleasure, Chizuru. Twas a pleasure. All right. What do we got here? I feel kind of sad now, but be good. Also true. Yeah, Electro or Animo would have fit. All right. Our last set of games. Let's do it. One of every element. And begin. I think I missed it, but we're okay. Go. Bruh. We'll bring Ayaka here. Good. That works too. All right. We'll just go finish everything and then claim the remainder of the rewards all at once. I think that's a good idea. So here we go. Hello, Yashiro fan. Welcome to stream. We're just relaxing, doing the last parts of the Test of Courage event. Come on. We're just kind of having some issues here. Not too many, but... Alright, come on, Hito. Alright, whenever you're ready. Which is probably not, but... We need 4,500. I'm going for that 4,500. Bruh. Oh my god. I'm just trying to rush. Okay. Okay, getting some extra points though. Nice, okay. So now we have the full field early on. But now comes the tough part. Might have to go adjust the modifiers. Yeah, I might have to adjust it. Come on. Some of the other corners, please. Bruh. I'll just like, bruh. Alright. I see how it is. We're going for different modifiers. We'll need that. We'll go for that. Okay. Yeah, we're going to try acceleration. Much better. Just hit the last corner now, please. That's all you need to do. Oh my god. Thank you. It's like actually starting to go insane a little bit. Much better. Whenever you're ready. Oh my god. Yeah, I think we got the max points, yeah, but at what cost? Oh, and see you later, Yashio. Sorry for not talking. We're just doing this. Okay, much better. That was a unique blockade. Excellent. Anytime now. Oh, this one's not fun. Alright, I'm interested to see why it's not particularly fun. Alright. Let's give this a shot. Ooh, that is not fun. Oh, missed it. That's fine. Alright, Klee.
La la la.
No. Nah, I missed the ball. That's alright. It's okay. Oh. You got your you got Red Horn to 80. 80, nice.
La la la.
There we go. Yeah, I think we got it. Oh. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, congrats on getting Ito's weapon to 80. Very good. It's gonna get even better, well, slightly better at 90, but still, it's good progress. And hello, Ender. Welcome to stream. Oh, Wild Wolf, were you here when I was rolling artifacts, by any chance? Sitting on 390. Good stuff, Sork Time. Good stuff. But yeah, I'm just asking. You weren't? We did some Scaramouche farming. And, got this. 4-line start, rolled into nothing but crit. So I was just trying to get him on like 2-piece Pavilion, 2-piece Viridescent to see what would happen. And then this happened. So I was like, yeah. That's an Alhaitham piece, alright. And I guess I'll go back to farming Gilded whenever. And Mirror Maiden. Okay. Once again, one of everything. We'll go 4 stars this time. Let's go with the starter team. And we shall bring in Barbara. It is nice, Wild Wolf, yeah. I wish you best of luck, Buttercup, on your ride and summons. Okay. Wait, what's the number? Their ball. I think we're good here. You may ask your question, Ender. It can happen. Buttercup. It can happen. Hang on. They finally made it. Oh. Thank you, Wild Wolf. I was gonna be like, well, they're here. What teams would I recommend for floor 11? That's a tough one. Bruh. Okay.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Good. I can't really say any teams at the moment because head empty, only pinball. Sorry. Bruh. Oh. Ah. God damn it. Bruh. Oh, got it. You did impossible today just to gone you, bro. That's pretty good. Not pretty good, that's really good. Why is my voice so soothing? Because I stream at night for the most part. So I always have to keep quiet. So just by default it sounds low and relaxing, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. All right. All rewards. And we'll just buy everything out. Alright. And now we just let the rewards pile up. And hey, Star Genji, go ahead. You had problems with floor 11 that you literally just quit. Okay. So with this floor 11, how do you build Raiden Shogun talents? Elemental Burst, Elemental Skill, and then you can ignore normal attacks. That's it. And I'll show you my Raiden. My Raiden emblem. I decided to level up her normals just cause, but you can ideally leave it at 1 if you don't want to do it. You can level up her burst, then her skill, and that's it. Burst first, skill second. And as for you, Ender, I mean, it's just for optimization purposes. But, I guess since you say that you had a stream with Genshin, I'll take a look at your channel. I'll take a look at what the issue could be. I assume it might not be your characters, just, or the characters you have selected, but... How much can I do with my Raiden? I can do, off the top of my head, close to 200k on the initial slash. If I'm using a team that boosts her damage. It could be better though. No, don't. It's embarrassing. Alright, guess I'm doing it. You said no, so therefore yes. We know that, you know, if you say one thing, human nature is to do the opposite. I won't look at your entire stream, I'm just going to look at your Spiral Abyss. I guess that was near the end, okay. Alright, so your character selections are... Oh my god, how I have so many 5 stars? 1 year of being free to play low spender, the second year having a job. That's quite literally it. Yeah, a lot of people want the Ayaka, which makes sense. She's very good. The job part kind of came in at Ayaka. So, but let's see. Taking a look at your stream, Ender, you have Raiden. That's already really good. But how are you taking on these Abyss floors? Got me your Raiden Xingqiu Zhongli. That's good. Melee. I wish I could. Okay, so I guess this is before you entered the Abyss. I mean, I wish I could, but I got rent to pay literally soon. Okay, so your final teams were Yoimiya, Raiden, Xingqiu, Zhongli. Second half was Wanderer, Kazuha, Beto, Chi-Chi. Okay. I'm noticing here that you have a lot of good characters. Good potential characters, I'll say. Alright, so I was going to say level up your Bennett, but it's level 40. Okay. I'm going to say that a lot of fun teams that do not involve any of the Dendro stuff almost always involve Bennett. You have your DPSs like good, you know, Kazuha, Raiden, Xingqiu, great. Bennett is literally the best damage enabler in the game since version 1.0. A lot of people are sick of him for obvious reasons, because he's in almost every single team. that exists. Because what I was gonna say is you can probably run. Oh, you have Shangling too. Okay. Raise your Shangling and your Bennett up to 70. Keep Raiden on the first half. So it'll be Raiden, Xingqiu, Shangling, Bennett. Classic Raiden national team. Second half, you can still run like Wanderer, Kazuha. Faruzan's not built, so we'll ignore her. Wanderer, Kazuha, Zhongli. Then you can bring in literally anyone else you like. I would recommend... Oh, Official's all the way down there. Oh boy. All my recommendations for you are at the bottom of your Abyss screen. Okay, so... Yeah, it's 3 characters. That's it. Shangling, Bennett, Fischl, all to level 70. For Bennett and Shangling, raise their burst. Only, pretty much. For Fischl, raise her elemental skill. That's it. Otherwise, the rest of your chosen characters are good. But I realized that I have the stream on mute. And I don't know if you have any microphone on, so I wasn't able to embarrass you this stream, but I'll let it go. Maybe next time. Oh, it's always the next time. Okay. So yeah, with everything there, we are done with this event. It's a pleasant surprise. Alright.
Have you ever kept going?
We have 6. We have enough for another 10 pull. I did 2 more 10 pulls. So now we're up to 30 pity. I want to try for Constellation to Faruzan to make my burst rotations smoother. The question is, do we get spooked by an early 5-star or not? These are the chances I am willing to take to know that Faruzan exists. Therefore, 110 pull. Okay. Depends on constellations under. What constellation is your Faruzan? Bruh. Extra bruh. Okay. C2? Yeah, you build her. That's the minimum requirements for her to be a good support for the Wanderer. And I'm at C1 and now at a C20 Goro. We are now at 40 pity. Pretty much. 4-0. So I just need to get 30 more wishes. And then we'll see the fate for Alhaitham. We got 2. Just need 28 more. Which I should be able to get. So if we include the next Abyss reset and then maintenance, we'll be fine. My Faruzan's still better than yours? I mean, with my Faruzan, I had the idea, or not even the idea, just the pieces lying around. I mean, she's okay. She has a subtle amount of energy recharge. Just a subtle amount. And this is to make her work. You know, it's not even anything special. This is just to get her up and running. I got Animal Goblin, which is pretty cool. And just a lot of ER on my pieces, so. I only had to see one. And funny enough, I got Wanderer C1 too. When I was trying to get Faruzan C1. Or a single copy of Faruzan, rather.
Relax.
This increases attack speed. Wind arrows will deal extra damage. Yeah, my Wanderer stats are okay. Could be better. Like they're almost close to perfection. I just need an onset attack sands or feather for him, and I'm good. Maybe just a better crit damage circlet here. Cause who would I recommend for Shao? Or what would I recommend for Shao's weapon? So Staff of Homa is the expensive option. You don't have to. But you can go Black Cliff, Jade Winged Spear if you get it on standard. Missive is a good free-to-play option. Doesn't deal a lot of damage, but a lot of people can have it. Battle Pass, if Battle Pass weapon. Oh, for his weapon, the actual Jade Winged Spear itself. Let's go through the options. So obviously Shao, duh. Sino can use his weapon quite effectively because he'll be able to gain the entire passive effect from it. Raiden kinda, if you make her emblem build work around that, the crit stat, it can work. Good for Hu Tao if you don't have her weapon or Dragon's Bane. Dragon's Bane is better, just by slightly, because she'll be doing elemental reactions. Not really useful for Yunjin unless you go for DPS counter build. Same for Candace, DPS counter build. No, unless you're going DPS Toma. Rosaria can use it quite well, and Xiangling can use literally anything. Except for Black Tassel, that's it. That's literally the only polearm she can't use. So, as a brief rundown. You do have Dragon's Bane at 90. Nice. Yeah, that's a really good weapon. Like, R5 Dragon's Bane is like 3 to... I want to say it's like around a margin error of 5-10% difference to Homa at Refinement 1. So you practically have 5% lower damage of a 5-star weapon. So if you were missing out on damage, I would recommend that. But now, with all that out of the way, let's do some TCG shenanigans, shall we? Because I am ready for some TCG shenanigans. Since we're in Sumeru, obviously, gonna have to swap this up.
Our mission begins.
I'll just bring Sino, because he's the duelist here on his home turf. Alright, so gonna be one over there. Is C3 Faruzan? Not particularly. C2 is where she becomes usable. C3 does almost nothing. Actually, I forgot what her C3 was. If it's elemental skill, not much. If it's burst, maybe. Realm of Nasmijin. Yeah, it does nothing. Pretty much. It's a minor increase in damage, but that's it. Oh, let's get her ore, actually. Yeah, I just wanted to go for one more hurrah before the banner ended. Unfortunately, that hurrah ended in a whimper. So I am now at 40 wishes into pity, which is fine. So now we save up for Al-Haytham. And yeah. Achieve victory, 5 rounds, 1 elemental burst. Okay. We have more decks available, so I'm going to craft a new deck here. Yeah, fingers crossed. Alright, so let's make a new deck here. We recently got Cyno, so I want to use them. Let's go for double Electro. She's literally the first reason. Understandable. She's pretty good. Deal +1. Extra damage never hurt. Burst supply never hurts. Oh, I'll hold on to Wolf's Greystone. And we'll just get the generic draw power in here. They'll swipey swipe on the banner. Understandable. I did the same with Kazuha. And Eula. So, I understand where you're coming from. So I think what I can do is... getting this will be good. Double Liven. We'll get the retreat. I think we'll go double parametric. Got him early at 15. Nice. I mean, shame for me. I had to go to guaranteed, but it's always nice to hear some good luck. Okay, so let's see meat rolls. Okay. I think we'll bring smoked chicken. I guess we'll exclude weapons just to be safe. So we don't have to worry about that. pressing shift for too long. Yikes. Okay, so back here, we'll do Sino overload. Oh. Alright, we'll have this selected, and we'll give it a shot. You had no idea what was it your first time playing Ender? Oh, speaking of, I should go take a look at that then. Give me a second. I still have that. Yeah, I still have it up. Nice. Let's go take a look. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't have it up yet. I don't have it up yet. Actually, we'll keep this. Exchange 1. Okay, not a bad hand.
Are you going to hold a festival?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that yet. I've been playing this for about 2 weeks straight. So,
Your penance is due.
safe to say I am a little addicted here. Just a little bit. Just Bennett, Xiangling, Fischl priority. Faruzan can be saved for last. I should have, maybe I should have set up the parametric, but we'll see. Oh, I guess you had to get your piece of the pie on the timeout, Delta. How you doing? We'll set up Liven. Alright, good.
Our mission begins.
I think I'll just set. Literally can't do anything. Bruh.
I'll scout ahead.
Alright.
Our mission begins.
Okay. You stopped by though? Thank you for stopping by. Okay, hopefully I got the whole kill thing set up. Or at least most of it. Should be okay. That's one. Okay. Okay, not bad. Go for a draw real quick. Yeah, good old Android.
Ready to do my utmost.
All right. Can't do anything. Allow me. I always have to keep mine on because of some work-related stuff. So I just tend to be careful.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
All right, the one hit KOs, and you know it's pretty good. Not bad. Yeah, there are rules, but I try not to ignore any calls just in case. Well, it's not that I need to be that I need to work like all the time. It's just that it's sometimes that, you know, some assistance may be required. It's time to duel. I think I got the general idea for this deck. Hopefully so, but that's for Razor. Could be useful. Okay.
Are you going to hold a festival?
We'll see. That doesn't help me at all.
Guilty.
Okay. Lots of skills being activated here. Okay. Perfect. And I end my turn. Just hope we can draw some more healing food. Just like that. Good. I'll switch to Razor for a bit. If I'm able to. Yeah, I'll probably switch into Razor to deal some initial damage. Elemental burst.
Here come the fireworks.
There we go.
Oh, this'll help.
Which is right now. Alright, guess we do this on Razor then. Gains 1 energy. I don't have Gambler on, so... You know what? Sure. Go ahead.
Get back!
Okay, can't do anything. We'll end our turn. Another stack. Come on, we need the Gambler set here. Bruh. That's parametric. It's useful, but... Okay, we'll do you. Draw power, please. That's not exactly helpful, but we'll do it. Okay. Also fine.
Surrender.
Okay. Yeah, we're good here. Alright. I'm liking this Sino deck. It's not bad. After tonight, you're no longer touching Legos. Uh-oh. What happened? Was there something wrong? $45. Nice. Claiming fragile. Alright. Less than 2 characters defeated. Ooh, okay, okay. So... might have to go with more of a swirl build. Okay. Let's see what we can make here. Or actually, it's just an electro build. So... we'll try this again. Gambler. We'll start with Razor.
I'll watch your back.
I don't have riding cons. I'm just gonna go for the new character, which will be Alhaitham, because I'm doing okay without him
Guilty.
for the longest time. So, okay, so we will 1.
Get back! Keep back!
Okay, and turn. We'll go for the heal next turn, if we're able to. Which we shall. Nice. So I think we'll go Elemental Burst, heal, yeah. Bruh, doesn't help me. So we'll go with this. I will. All right. Shield is broken. We'll do a draw. Actually, switch into Yoimiya.
Let's go out and play.
End our turn. But yeah, once again, just to reiterate my thoughts, I'm probably just going to go for, I want to say Alhaitham, maybe Yao Yao. Yeah, I can't think of anything else, because... Or anything else I would want at the moment. We'll go that. Draw 2.
Go bishop down!
Okay. Can't do anything.
Ready to do my utmost.
Okay, we'll place down parametric. Good for next turn. And my turn. Which 4 stars am I hoping for? Yeah, it's gonna be one of them. I don't really have much hopes, personally. Because I'm just trying to think of what I would want, but it's so few and far in between. Yeah. We'll go for a quick draw. Parametric. Sure, we'll go parametric. Okay. Couldn't do too much. That's okay. End the turn. I probably should have bought in the swirl, but that's okay. We're pretty much done here. Alright, never mind. Just gonna switch on over to Yoimiya.
Going to hold a festival?
And just tap him twice. That's it. I was gonna go with the fancy kill, but oh well. Can't win them all. But yeah, I guess in terms of 4 stars for the next banner, I guess the incoming banner actually. You know, I would like to see Sara there. Can't really see Dory because she's too recent. Yeah, I'm just really expecting Sara, then maybe a Yunjin. I already have her C6, but it would be interesting for Ayato's side. I can't really think of anything. Alright, so the reserve are... Oh, the Hydro Gunner. Interesting. Okay. Much better.
Are you going to hold a festival?
This doesn't help me at all.
Guilty.
Then...
That all you got?
It's gonna deal increased damage to me, which I don't want.
I'll watch your back.
Swap to Razor.
That all you got?
Let's go out and play.
End my turn. Ozari with someone else? Yeah, I'm thinking so too. Got the parametric. Good. We'll go with Okay.
So soon.
I'll scout ahead.
Okay, looks like Razor's taking over here. For now. Okay. I love that we can hear the battle music for much longer. Because whenever I go out to battle, it starts, but then it ends just as quickly. Okay, so we'll do some tuning here.
You can't run from death.
Beautiful.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. I miscalculated.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go out and play.
Okay. Set up the parametric now. Okay, these die do something.
Put your back into it.
Okay, so Yoimiya's gonna be pretty much be done soon. So we'll make this count.
Here come the fireworks.
Put your back into it.
Burned too brightly.
We'll go for one more draw. Ah, man. That's fine. Okay. What round is this? Gambler, nice. Alright, the last round. That I need anyway. But it's technically the last round. Okay, so Gambler.
Nowhere to run.
My duty at an end.
That's it.
Winter, shall we fetch?
Beautiful. Oh, 6 rounds. I ended early. Sorry I don't talk too much here, but I just have to focus. And that's always a bad habit of mine. But regardless, we are at the last person. And this is just this duel. 6 rounds. Jade Plume, okay. So you have to get Yoimiya up and running. Pretty much. Perfect.
Let's go out and play.
Their penance is due!
We'll go for a quick draw. Parametric won't be useful here. Oh, we need to tune one. We'll do this.
A festive retreat.
Ah, good switch. They have 1 die left. I'll switch too.
Ready to do my utmost.
Fire hazard.
Alright, it appears that I have all the pieces. Probably? We'll have to see. I don't have gamblers though. That's gonna be an issue. Okay, one team meat roll. I don't have gamblers.
Futile!
Okay. Okay.
Judgment is upon you.
Okay. Can't do anything. That's alright. What weapons for Bennett, Shangling, Fischl? Shangling, Emblem of Severed Fate. Bennett, Noblesse. Fischl, any attack percent set. 2-piece Gladiator, 2-piece whatever. And then for weapons, Bennett, any high attack sword. Shangling, the catch. Fischl, any high attack bow. Will work. Yeah. I think Sino's out here.
Let me read you a verse.
In death, a new cycle begins.
Then I would recommend Favonius Lands, if you have that. Yeah, we're done here.
Get back! I have taught you everything I know.
Alright. Energy recharge, yes. So... yeah, for Xiangling, Emblem of Severed Fate, you can double up on the energy recharge, should you want to, with the weapons and her sands. Then just focus on pyro damage and crit rate. Then... yeah, that's all in particular for Xiangling. Can't think of anything else. How are we doing? 7,000. Alright, let's go shopping for some TCG. Actually, before we do, let's go ahead and spend our last resin on here.
A familiar sight.
Pay your dues. Shouldn't get careless. Nowhere to run. Roasted fry. Through me, justice is served. Well done. So soon. Your penance is due. Unfortunate fall. Guilty. Your penance is due. Guilty. Surrender. Don't go killjoy. We've only just begun. You die. I see through you. Judgment is upon you. You can't run.
Nice. What does Fischl need to ascend? I mean, to be fair, if you're in... I don't know if you're in the game, but you can always look here. She needs Lampgrass and Arrowheads and Electro Hypostasis. That's fair enough then. Okay, let's go ahead now and just visit the Cat's Tail. So, question, Ender, what are you having trouble with TCG? Just like getting into it in general, or
Sunshine will eventually illuminate every hidden corner.
like how the game's supposed to work, etc.? Because, I mean, for the most part, you're only fighting a lot of NPC characters. Then co-op is just completely optional. If you're having a little bit of problem with that. Alright. Let's get some stuff. Got purchased everything. Guess we'll purchase everything here. So now we purchased everything else here. You don't even understand how to use support cards? Okay, so you're pretty much gonna need a full rundown on how this works, right? Is what I'm guessing. It doesn't, it doesn't hurt to get a full rundown. But, I'm just assuming that you need a full rundown. Okay, gotcha. I think I'll just get the artifacts first. Don't need any of the weapons just yet. Alright, so that is tough. Because right now, unfortunately, it's not your fault. It's just that I've grasped the rules so well from just being addicted to trading card games that I kind of just can't explain it correctly. Which is a unique problem to have. But let's see. We can just go over the basics through here. So basically, if you go to your little menu, like your little tutorial menu, you can view the Genius Invocation rules. But we can go over them together. So pretty much, it goes over the brief overview, which is two players have 2 decks, 3 character cards, support card deck. First to KO all 3 wins. Very simple. And now, the roll phase is just pretty much the computer will roll for you. I guess we're going a little too into this. Just let me go over this. Yeah, it doesn't even... Wow, it skips over one important phase. Bruh. Okay. I gotta interfere here. Hello, Akio Angel. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing alright. I'm just explaining the rules real quick. So, what this doesn't include is... Oh, this is just for card text. Okay. Okay, so pretty much what this doesn't tell you is when you draw your 5 cards, you have a opportunity to send any amount back to draw the amount you put back. So if you don't like one card, you can put that card back in the deck and draw a new card, which is called a mulligan. You can use this when you've gotten accustomed to your deck and you want to get the cards you want to have in your hand ASAP. Then you set out your first character or your active character card. It can be anyone, and then your opponent will set their active character. And then we go into the roll phase. The roll phase is simple. You roll 8 elemental die, 7 elements, 1 being an omni-element dice, which can count for any element. If you don't like your initial roll, or if you don't have a lot of good rolls, like if you were going for a pyro skill or burst and it gave you nothing, you roll again. And then that second roll will be your last roll, and then you go into the first round. Each round has its turns between players where they can play their support cards, event cards, equip their characters, and attack, generally. This will continue until both sides run out of elemental die, or if one player ends the round first, then the other player will have to end the round, if they can't do anything else. And then that goes back and forth, pretty much. Yep, elemental die. Yeah, I just said that. During your action phase. Hey, Slime Hex, how you doing? I'm just briefly explaining the TCG rules. So during your action phase, it just said everything I did. Use your elemental die to use skills or attacks to beat the other character. You can switch your character and make it sound so easy. I've been playing this for 2 weeks. So I've got the rules in my head. What I forgot to mention, during your action phase, you can switch your characters. This will count as like you doing something, so it'll end your turn and it will go to the opponent's turn. TCG is pretty easy to understand. It is, I'll say, for people who have a background in trading card games. For those that don't, it can be annoying or a little overwhelming if Genshin is introducing them to like Hearthstone TCG mechanics for the first time. Not even. I guess it's more like Magic. Oh yeah, and as I was saying, I'm just drinking some soda. That's all. But before I forget, these are your elemental die that you can use to equip to play support cards. It's not Sprite. It's a Diet Coke. You can play support cards, which will be on your left side. Support cards either last a certain amount of turns, or they can be on the field indefinitely. You can play 4 support cards at a time. Equipment cards go on a character, whether it's a claymore, whether it's a weapon or artifact. They can be equipped onto your active or standby characters. They will cost elemental die to equip. And then other cards can affect what kind of dice you have, whether it's changing them, adding them, or just changing, adding, or elemental tuning. Yeah, support cards are lifesavers. Elemental tuning, as we're going to go through here, you can discard any card that you're not using into the active character's element. So let's say you're using Diluc, and you need your elemental burst to finish off your opponent, but you're 1 pyro dice short. You can send any card in your hand, drag it over to the right where the dice tray will be, and it'll select a random one to change it to pyro. You can use your burst, and it's GG, game over. Yeah, this is super important. Like, a lot of people tend to skip over this because, you know, they're in it for the primo, so it's like, oh, just, you know, it's just NPCs. What's the worst that can happen? So this is very important to keep, so it can keep your runs a bit smoother. But it's only for the active character. So if you're trying to get Diluc's burst and you have like Kaya up on the field, and you do your elemental tuning, it will turn a random dice into cryo. So make sure your active character is the one you want to tune into. And then you declare the end of your round. The end of your round is when you have nothing to play, or yeah, it's just pretty much nothing to play. Nothing in your hand, nothing on the field, can't attack, can't do anything. You end the round. Both players end the round, and whoever ends the round first starts the next round. And then this goes back and forth until victory or defeat, depending. And this is just the general rules. I haven't even gotten into the cards yet. So that's a whole another slew of rules right there. On how to read and ascertain the value of cards. Oh man. That's where I've been spending a lot of time, literally just reading. And then I figure out like, okay, do I need this in my deck? Do I need this in my deck? Or so on and so forth. And then outside of the general rules, you can view like additional descriptions based on the cards where it's like, oh hey, what does this effect mean? You can click on it and it'll show you. And then there are additional... Oh yeah, then you can just read the rule book here if you're starting a duel. So like if you need a refresher, just go to this gear and then you can read the rule book on the fly. Instead of like here. So I guess for example, like let's say I was gonna duel Bell in here. We'll go over the oh god, this is a high level opponent. This is fine. We'll just go over the rules. So for NPC players, you always go first no matter what. Now let's say, okay, so this hand is technically good for me. But let's say, you know, I don't want this Paimon dice. I click on it and then I can select it to mulligan. So then, oh, and then maybe it's like, oh, maybe I don't need the extra draw power yet. Then I can select another one. These two would go back into the deck and I draw 2 brand new cards. For the sake of this example, I have everything I need. And now for the second part of the draw phase, or getting started with the rounds, you select your active character. Right? I have Sino, Yoimiya, and Razor. And now let's say, you know, I don't know what Sino does. Let's take a look. You can click these arrows to take a look at what he does, right? So, Invoker Spear, he does damage, okay. More damage, and then it's like, okay, activates his Elemental Burst. Cool. Lawful Enforcer. This is where reading passives can come in handy. Sino here gains a stack of Indwelling, which is based on Pack Swarm Path Clearer. So what this means is, over time, at every end phase, he gains 1 stack. When he gains 2, his physical damage for this turns into Electro. Anything above is greater damage, and then at a cap of 6, it's -4, okay? So, what we know for Sino is, okay, Sino wants his Electro damage, right? But I don't want him to take any damage. So what can I do? Yoimiya has her Elemental Burst, which lasts for 2 rounds, not 2 turns, 2 whole rounds, which means if I get her Elemental Burst correctly, I get 1 round of constant damage with her burst. So it's like, okay, maybe I want to use Yoimiya. And then I'll just set Yoimiya up first. If I see a person use only characters that have a summon ability, you'll take the loss. Well, I'm sorry that you'll have to see one of my decks soon, Slime. I did it for achievement grinding. Okay, so now let's say... Oh, another thing, Ender, I forgot to mention. If you forget, there's this little eye icon up here. Click it, and you can see the state of the field. You can look at your cards and think like, okay, what dice do I need to get? I have Yoimiya up first, so I would like to have Pyro die. So select anything that is not Pyro and press confirm. This is very good.
Guilty.
So now the battle has started. And now after this, if you're stuck like, oh man, what do I do next? You know, how do I do things? Check rules right here. And then these are all the rules that you can read. It goes over the same things we just talked about. And if you're ever stuck, just please refer to this. It does it quite well, actually. It's not too bad, but it can be better. So then you can take a look at all of the combat stuff, the game area, and how it works. Wow, this is actually a really good explanation. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it's good. And then it gives you the status for all the elemental reactions. And additional rules. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Also keep dices of your die of your elemental card. So I'm just saying, if you haven't followed the rules that I've explained so far, Ender, this is the rule book that you can always view on the top right and check rules if you need to. But let's get into it. So now I have 4 Omni die and 4 of every other dice. What I want to do is, I know my strategy here is I want to get Sino up and running as soon as possible. So this is the Gambler artifact. If a card is defeated, when this card is the active character, 2 extra Omni die are created. This works with a certain strategy in this deck, which I'll explain further, but for now, we equip because we have it. Second card we want to equip is Liven. He helps us greatly with draw power. So at the end of your turn, if you have dice remaining, Liven will take as many random dice as possible, one of each unique element. If he gets all 3, you draw 2 and you gain 2 Omni dice. Super useful. But I'll just show an example here. 1.
Water's form is ever changing.
2. So now, I forgot to mention, this is my fault, Ender. These little stars here are energy. Your characters will need energy for their elemental bursts, right here. But that's how you know that you need energy. So now I end my turn, the opponent ends their turn, end phase for the first round, and then we move on to the next round. So now, looking at this again, I need Pyro Dice. However, my Sino is almost ready. So what I want to do is maybe keep these 2 and then we get some more Electro Dice. We got another one, that's fine. But it's like, I don't feel comfortable because one of my strategy cards is not here yet. So I want to switch out to Razor. And I want to keep my Yoimiya safe, right? And so that's what we'll do. We'll keep Yoimiya safe. So we will use 1 dice to switch out to Razor.
I'll scout ahead.
Then they do their turn.
No mercy.
And so they have a little thing here where refraction, I take extra hydro damage, which is okay. It happens. And then we'll just do normal attacks. And weirdly enough, this is where
You can't hide.
this is where I will switch back into Yoimiya.
Are you going to hold a festival?
And this is where I will set up 1 more card. Liyue Harbor Wharf, which allows me to draw 2 extra cards at the end of my turn. And this is where my turn ends. Because now the effect that happens is Liben takes the dice, I get 2 cards, and then I draw 2 cards. Yep, there's my new 2 cards. Unfortunately, nothing great has happened. So, unfortunately, I might die this turn. So we gotta make sure that everything goes accordingly. So now I will draw 1 card. This isn't helping me. I will get ready to swap.
Here come the fireworks.
Hey, Mate. Yeah, just a click and drag works. Alright, so Yoimi is down. But now, Sino's up and ready. And Northern Smoked Chicken. Yeah, can't do much here. We have to end our turn again. Place down another Liben. End our turn. Good luck, Mate, on school. Yeah, it's just a click and drag for PC. I don't know if it's the same for PlayStation. Oh, there's the minty meat rolls. Can we get some healing food? Thank you. Lots of electro. Not helpful at all. Okay. That's my bad. So when you reach the maximum of 10 cards, the other cards you draw will disappear, as you saw there. So be careful when you're drawing, because it doesn't wind up good. Alright. So now we can do this.
Water's form is ever changing.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Not water, too. Where is the pure land?
Okay. A lot of damage. That's okay.
This body belongs to us.
I think we die here with Sino. That's okay. Oh, actually, here's the funny thing. Because they have to use their skills and their dice to attack, they have no dice. So they ended their turn. And since we have dice, and we can do stuff, Ender. Game over. So that's also a good strategy. Like, try to switch out your characters, because then, even though your opponent will end first, if you land on the character you want, you'll have used their dice, and then you can just attack them. That's the general idea. This was a high level NPC though. So, alright. Sure, high level. Yeah, make sure to always do your weeklies. Yeah, the Ganyu card is OP. I haven't made a deck like that's focused on her at the moment. I would like to though. Where are the low levels at? There are some low levels. You just have to like go up to them and play. Some of them are like for the weeklies. So if you're wondering who the weeklies are, just go to Guest Challenge and fight one of them. Yeah, the weekly is to fight any two in the cat's tail. Then it counts. That's it. You don't have to do all of them, but doing all of them gets you experience. So it never hurts. So now our next... Okay, I think this we'll have to do this tomorrow. Or later tomorrow. Because doing 20 duels is going to be, in of itself, a long time. So, yeah. It would be cool if the character gave you their card when they lose. I mean, they do. When you go to invite for their friendly version, they give you their card when they lose. So technically that's there. That sounds like a fantastic plan, Ender. Oh, the weekly challenge. Well, there's not too many cards anyway, Thunder. So it wouldn't make much of a point to do that, personally speaking. I mean, I guess they could give like additional cosmetics or coins, I guess, would be useful. But yeah, I think now we can start purchasing the rest of the weapons and the artifacts. That's what I'm going to do. Weapons and artifacts. Then we go dynamic skins only. But yeah, that'll be it for now. So, maybe not yet, Thunder. Not yet. They got to figure out how the TCG will work. But yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for lurking. It was greatly appreciated. And we'll keep up the TCG grind tomorrow. And until next time, I will see you all in the next stream. Bye-bye.